Howdy goons! I've been told a lot since I started YouTube, especially once I started VTubing, that I'd get more views if I showed my face. I find that I get lazier with my videos if I do this. Also, y'all notice that I'm reading from a script a lot more because you can see my eyes moving. And also, I just looked over at the preview, so yeah, that's fun. You found me out. I look like a thumb with hair. Anyway, to me, VTubing is just another way to make videos. Some talk with no cam, some use a cam, some VTube. I don't think people really care that much. I've said for years that VTubing or not, it's about the video and whether it's good, but what's wrong with giving it a shot? So here I am. Excuse me if I don't look directly into the camera. I'm not really used to it. So, story time. I wake up, make myself a cup of coffee, I pour it, then I walk over to my desk and sit down and see what I have to do for the day. So I happen to be ahead of my schedule today. I wrote, recorded, edited, and posted a new video yesterday, and I have my weekly video for my other channel done, so I don't really have anything to do. I could do more chores, but I'm ahead on housekeeping as well. I guess I just have some free time for once. It's been a while since I've had a free day. A free entire day. This means that I actually get to play games today, instead of just talking about them. Let's see. Time to make some progress on that tasty backlog finally. Well, I could hook up my Series S and play something. Oh boy. Looks like I have an update I gotta do. That's fine, I'll just make breakfast while I wait. I come back half an hour later, and the update is done. Now to start playing. But I don't feel like playing this anymore. So I look back over at my retro handheld. This thing. The newer one that I got, the XU20V32. Well, what a delightful name, by the way. I love how it just rolls off the tongue. It's so super easy to remember. But I get the point. Version 3.2. It's a 3.2-inch screen. Yippee. It's been decoded. I figured it out, fellas. But I've been playing this a lot in my downtime, up until this point. Every free moment, I pop it out, tap on the power button, slide away the screen, and there's my game. Ready to go. Instantly. I just had to wait for that little black screen to go away. I left the sound on too. Right back into the game, right where I left off. No update, no download, no ads, no microtransactions, no getting called gay by strangers, more than I would if I had my own gay wedding. No waiting for the gang to get on. Just right back into the action, right where I left off. The Shu 20V32 has been my break time handheld for a little while now, since I got it. If not this handheld, usually this one. Well, now it's usually this one. Been playing this one a lot too. It's always the new thing. It's always the new thing you play a ton of. That recency bias, you gotta love it. Well, I just charge it, turn it on, boot it up, then close the lid or just put it to sleep. Either one of these are always in my pocket. Whether I'm waiting in the store for my wife to check out some new clothes or whatever, waiting for the oven to finish cooking dinner, waiting for the dryer, the washer, or just killing time in general. It's right here, and I can get in the game instantly. Now you can see how hardcore of a gamer I am. I've been playing Cooking Mama. I'm doing pretty swell at it. Ignore the bronze medals. Why would I ever wait for an update or download ever again? I have every game from my childhood, and all the games I've yet to play from the past right here. More games than I could ever finish. I don't have to wait longer than 10 seconds to just get to playing. Again. Power on. Swipe. Wait a second. In the game. Just like that. And they never once ask me to charge my credit card either. Not after buying it, of course. You always gotta have that first purchase. The best stuff in life is not free. They're perfect for these tiny moments in the day or those times when you could be interrupted or need to get up at any moment. Not like a PC or a console game. Even playing on my other retro consoles isn't this quick. This, even though it's hacked, it takes time to get into a game. There's the hack menu. Gotta go all the way down to the Twilight launcher. Wait for that to boot up. Come on, touch when I touch. Still waiting. Still waiting. Even though I've hacked it, still takes forever just to get to the menu where I can select the game. So yeah, I play this thing a lot. Why wouldn't I? It's instant action. It's the same reason someone might watch TikTok or YouTube instead of watching a whole TV show or movie. Why would I do all of that when TikTok just has the videos right there? Except this won't rot my brain any more than, you know, my mother said it would. But, you know, I can't even say I turned out that great. I'm a YouTuber. Even playing on my other retro consoles isn't this quick. Just to play my Switch 2, I even have to wait for an update or long downloads to play something different. It's definitely not portable enough to bring with me everywhere either. I gotta stop showing... Oh, that's super reflective. I can't show off my entire room like that. That's crazy. Okay, so I have my Switch 2. But just to play it, I even have to wait for an update or long downloads just to play something different. It's definitely not portable enough for me to bring everywhere or convenient enough that I can take it out. Like, I can't just take this anywhere I want to. This is not a super convenient device. It's super convenient as a home device, but honestly, bringing this thing with me anywhere, it's like begging to be mugged. Like, it's big, it's slow. I cannot run with this thing. I wouldn't risk running with this thing. And if I ever got mugged, I would just be like, oh, I don't carry cash, so I guess just take the Switch 2. And they would know that it's the Switch 2, and I would get mugged just for having that. It's like wearing solid gold boots. This thing's weighing me down, and it's worth a lot. And the Steam Deck is much of the same. But when it comes to the games, this Switch 2 is supposed to be a quick experience. The quickest it ever gets is... Also, feel free to comment on my ugly thing. Fastest it ever gets is if I'm playing a cartridge game and I pop it in here. And I pop it in, I play it, I get to playing, unless it's a new card, something that I haven't played yet recently, then I have to wait for an update. Or maybe I have to download a game from my library because I haven't downloaded it yet. Either way, it's a lot of waiting. Putting a new game on my handheld, it's as simple as dragging and dropping the file and waiting 10 seconds. The time it takes for me to update a new game that I put into this or to download a new game, in that same time I could put a folder of games on my other handheld. And it's even like more so of a problem with my preferred system, our Steam Deck. The Series S was a gag. I don't have the Series S anymore. I traded it for this. It was a better deal. After what Xbox has been doing, I honestly robbed the kid I traded this for. Screen's a little dirty. But I've been playing this a lot. And even playing this a lot still has the same issue. The same annoying issue. And that's updates. Downloads. Everything takes forever. Booting up into the Steam Deck isn't even as fast as the Switch 2 because I gotta power it on. Oops, that's the volume button. Still not used to this thing. I gotta power it on. That didn't actually pick up on the mic. I'm just gonna have to replay that. But yeah, I have a boot up screen that I gotta wait through. And then I got to pick my game. I don't want to close this because my wife has progress on it. I don't know if she saved her game. But even then, I have to wait for the thing to boot up, and then I have to pick the game, and then... Yeah, it's still not as efficient as the Switch, too. So, the Steam Deck, same problem. And the battery life on these systems is also just way worse. This lasts 8 hours. 6 hours to 8 hours. Switch 2, 3-4 hours if I'm playing a Switch 1 game, 2 hours if I'm playing a Switch 2 game. Steam Deck, much of the same issue. Anything that's built for it is, like, I can play it for a long time. 4 hours. 5 hours, maybe. Still, everyone knows the Steam Deck battery is not great. It's better than people were saying, and I thought it was better than what people were saying, but still, it's not great. Those are modern systems. Even old systems still have a big time consumption problem. If I wanted to play my Genesis, I'd have to pull out all the cords, plug them all in, plug in my CRT, since the video cables on my Genesis don't work on any of my modern TVs. Find a cart I want to play, clean it off, then I finally get to play it. That's a lot of effort when this little doohickey only needs me to select the game and get playing. Even if I didn't have to set up everything, I'd still have to deal with password games, the lack of saving, no save states, and my precious retro achievements. I'm top 15%. It's not high, but I don't have much, and there's always someone who's willing to take that spot from me. So I'd like to keep playing and keep my standing. These little things, something about them is just, it's so much more engaging. I can't get myself to set up a console and play it. But this handheld, the entire world of consoles, anytime, anywhere, instantly. Honestly, we're a little spoiled now, and that's awesome. It sucked being a little kid me. I was poor as hell. I'm still poor as hell. But I'm glad none of you will never have to deal with the original hardware issues that I've had to deal with. You'll never have to deal with replacing the capacitors on a broken Game Gear, doing an IPS screen modification on anything without a backlight, or replacing the polarizer on a burnt screen. Soon you'll never have to forcefully eject a disc from your Xbox using a paperclip, or replace an old conveyor band that just kept the tray shut. I've done all of these things, and just to try and keep them running. A lot of the times, it still wasn't enough. The Xbox still won't read any disc that I put in. The Game Gear screen is still busted. And the screen I want is out of stock at the time that I was buying it. And it's still more expensive than just getting these. Why would I ever go back? Seriously, why? Why would I ever go back to original hardware? Maybe they play it better. A lot of the times they don't. The N64 can't play anything at 60 FPS. But new games aren't worth it anymore either. They just depress me. It's not that they're bad. A lot of modern games are great. I love the new Dynasty Warriors. But then there's those ads. Cosmetic packs. Spending $70 just to get shown more ads from crossovers that I don't care about. Cosmetics that look stupid and break the immersion. The 3 planned DLC season pass. I'm so glad that's way less popular now. The Day 1 DLC. The Day 1 patches. I paid for a premium experience. Where is it? I can't seem to find it. Insert John Travolta looking around meme. Why did we build this hobby? Was this always the plan? Were we always doomed to hand it over to a crowd of suits who view our games as storefronts that we pay something for and get nothing in return? Why is this better? Because I paid once. And it never asked me to again. Because I don't have to deal with the bullshit. I turn it on, and I play a game. And frankly, I'm done playing their games. I'm a little too busy actually playing my own.